It is August 20th, 7:33. This is the Conservation Commission. We're doing the public forum right now. Sandy Cortez, Brian Lapierre, if I spell his name, Joe. Okay. And Leanne McKenzie are present. First, we have the minutes of August 6th to approve. Anybody have any changes?
No.
Questions? Whatever?
No.
Okay. I need a motion.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Alrighty. Thought we had. Okay, so this is the renewal notice for the Whitman Hanson Express. We apparently can only do 1 year at a time for. That's what Elaine told me. I think it's because 2 years. I mean, because of the fiscal year as government, so you can't take advantage of. Anyway, so we are. I want to. Have a motion for the renewal of a 1 year subscription, 52 cents a week for $27. Motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
So that's your subscription to the Whitman.
Hanson Express? That way, in case we, if we have a backup copy of the ad, because we need to put the ad in the file to prove that we actually had it advertised in the thing. Okay. So, let's get my one things out of the way. Oh, this is the invoice for the ad. So we have payroll for. Okay. I don't know if this got paid. Hopefully it did, because I just saw the backup that should have been with the invoice. So, well, it did get, because I got an email. Did you guys get an email from Mass saying something? It was like, I don't know, something about your email, verifying your email, your thing?
No, I didn't get one.
Okay. I got one, so. I don't know if they're just doing me and you'll have it,
Right.
or you'll get one. So. Okay. Yeah. This don't know why I have originals. Just hope everything gets done. Anyway, okay, so we have payroll for pay ending date 8/17/2024 and 8/10/2024. I need a motion.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Sign anywhere. Okay. So, I don't have that email. Okay, so I received a phone call from Whitney, the police. No, it was a message about someone saying that they lived at 190, and had a concern about 180 School Street. That apparently whoever lives at 180 had somebody come do trees or something. I forgot the email, sorry. The tree company or whoever told the owner that they would need to come see the Conservation Commission. And the person that Dave Balch, Balch, is the one that sent me the email. And he sent it last Friday night at 7:00. So because I didn't respond, he called Whitney at DEP. So she left me a voicemail and then sent me an email. So apparently he went on vacation. The guy observing this went on vacation, came back, and the person at 180 is filling in. I don't know of any wetlands on School Street. I looked at the wetland map this morning. There are no wetlands on School Street.
There's a small river that runs through there.
The Mass DEP map?
Yeah, I didn't see anything, but it's on the curve. But I don't know if it's technically wetlands, and I only know the addresses and the email and what Whitney had said. So if someone could go by.
I already know what he's talking about.
You do?
They did do
Okay.
film back there.
I'd say there is. I'd say there is.
Yeah, there's a river that goes through there.
So anyway, someone needs to go talk to the person at 190 because they're the one that sent the email and talked to DEP. Dave, I'll send you the email. Turn off the phone. Anyway, yes. So, and it's 180 is where this has taken place. So we just need to go and verify if it's wetlands. Then we need someone to talk to them and say they can't do that. They have to put in a notice of intent with the state.
So 180 called about 190.
190 called about 180.
Yeah.
What was that? I've seen Phil at 190. So I don't know if it's...
Well, 190 is the person. Here, let me just.
Okay. I'm just curious because I walk down the street every day and I saw on 190 someone had put Phil back there.
So we'll see. I'll wait till my thing. Anyway, so that's. I'll get that as soon as my phone comes
Yeah,
up.
so between these two properties,
Yes,
there's a
so-
small creek.
Okay. So that being said, then
It's always full of Phil. So,
That comes from Glen Street and it goes onto the road.
Okay.
okay. Gotta admit, I have it backwards. Sorry. Dave Balch, Balch.
He's from 190.
180.
180.
He's from 180.
Okay.
190. So I have it backwards.
Okay.
Dave is on 180 School Street. They tried to get a landscaper to fill in, who told them they had to go before the town conservation committee came back from vacation, find out they are filling the area themselves. He tried to upload pictures, but they wouldn't load. So I told him, I sent an email, and I'll try to stop by, but I just didn't have time trying to get all this done. So we can.
Yeah, looks like there's some water back there.
can go and talk. Then I got a phone call today from a Wednesday Walton, inquiring about 5 Simmons Avenue. Her and her husband are looking at buying the property, and she just wanted to know about wetlands and where there's like she got 2 pictures from the assessor's office, but she wanted to know the property line. I was like, I can't tell you where the property line is because I'm not a civil engineer. That's not what we do. I could tell you if there's plant and vegetation on the property, if it's wetlands, but anything else I cannot tell you. She said something about an L, so I presume it's this. So one of these is from 1984, and the other one is from 2002. So this was the 202, and this one's from. So she just wants to know if there's wetlands, because where it would be in conjunction to where I haven't been there. If there's a house, I mean, there's a drawing here, so I don't know if there's actually a house there. She didn't really say. She was more focused on the property line and wetlands, if there were wetlands. So anybody have some time, they can do it after. I told her it's like we'd try to get to it. It wasn't going to be that because she called me like it was around 3 o'clock this afternoon. I just happened to take a day off because I have to burn some time, and I was home and she started the conversation or leaving the message, and I picked up. So we can go out. We can schedule something for that. Okay. We still have time? Oh, okay. We'll have to do the rest after. Okay, so now so I'm going to start the hearing for 340484. It's lot 2. Franklin Street is behind 146 Franklin Street. The property owner is Egan Development LLC, 6 Pasture Lane, Whitman, Massachusetts, 02382. And we don't need to know all the anything else by the project location. Carl Garvey is the representative. And we have the abutters. Franklin Village Condo Association, 100 Franklin Street, Whitman. Geraldine L. Jordan, 32 Franklin Street. Matthew Crowell, I don't know if that's it's Croall, and Charlene, 158 Franklin Street. David William O'Neill, Jennifer Jean Jones, 14 George Street. Mark J. Delvin, 18 George Street. Dana C. Lamb Jr., Shula Lee, 149 Franklin Street. And Deborah A. Collins, 157 Franklin Street. Okay, so the way we will do this, Carl will give his presentation. The commission will ask questions, and once we're satisfied with then we'll open up questions to the public you will need to state your name and address, and then you can ask your question. Anybody have any questions? Already? The floor is yours.
Yes, thank you. Kyle Gotti representing Egan Development, Steve Egan. I submitted a revised plan that tonight dated 8/19/24, which is a little different than the one that I filed with the notice of intent. And the only changes to it were I added a couple of roof drains off the rear of the house and off the side of the house, and then a detail of the driveway. But, okay, the property is located on the easterly side of Franklin Street, north of George Street. The property contains 39,549 square feet. The lot is basically what you call a pork chop or estate lot that was granted a frontage variance by the Zoning Board of Appeals. The proposed dwelling will be set back 150 feet from Franklin Street and in excess of 50 feet from any abutting property lines. This lot slopes in a northerly direction, basically from George Street towards the Franklin Village Condominium Association, from around elevation 87 at a high spot to around 78 down at the existing sewer easement that traverses the lot. The wetland was flagged along by Michelle Grenier on June 26th of this past year, and it basically follows the edge of the growth along the northerly, somewhere along the northerly property line. The dwelling itself will be constructed in the present lawn area. If the board was out there, I think you might have saw a stake that was right in the middle of the lawn. That's where the dwelling is proposed to be constructed. The lot will be connected to the town water on Franklin Street with a service coming into the dwelling. The sewer will be connected to the existing sewer easement that comes off of Franklin Street, collects sewer actually down from Winter Street out to Franklin Street, and then it's pumped. But we would be tying into the existing sewer line that is on this property. An access driveway off of Franklin Street will be connected to the garage area, and that area, the roadway slopes in that particular spot, in a westerly direction towards Franklin Street. There's an existing catch basin, so any runoff that does occur off the driveway, which is 10 feet in width, within the 40-foot easement, will be collected by the basin in Franklin Street. Remaining lot slopes is going to continue sloping in the same direction it does now, and eventually flows into the wetland area, into a lower area out near the property of the Franklin Village. We have provided, as I just said, roof drains to collect any additional runoff that would be created from the roof. The rest of the area will be loamed and seeded. The sloping does go around the house, but just connects to existing grades, so there's no large amount of fill coming into the property. Any fill will be basically dug out of the foundation area. Foundation is up at elevation 90, the garage around 87, the existing grade here is 86, and the low spot is out around 78. Dwelling, there will be no altering of any wetlands. The work itself is proposed within the 100-foot buffer zone. All but the driveway, well, a portion of the driveway, a small portion, but that area of the lot would be constructed within the buffer zone.
Is it a basement or a slab?
Yeah, it's going to be a basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the elevation of the basement? Top foundation is 90, so it'd be, the basement would be a what,
3.5 roughly.
There's no deck. Oh, there's a deck. Okay.
the nearest corner from the wetland? Probably about 50 feet.
Yeah, probably divided into 3A, is it? Around, yeah, 50, yeah, that would be the closest spot, yeah. Basically, we have a building footprint area, under these pork chop lots, it has to be 50 feet from any abutting lot, so 50 feet from there and 50 feet from there kind of dictates where the house is, but it is in the existing lawn area that's out there now.
I mean, one of my concerns is the water during construction is running right down the hill. I know you're gonna have erosion control, but it's gonna be put to test during construction. Especially when you're digging a basement out. Where do you think they're gonna stockpile any material on site? When you dig the foundation out?
Well, I would say right in this rear spot, probably in there. We got utilities coming in the front, water coming in the front, sewer coming out of the front. There's very little grading to be done in the front, just kind of matches the existing contours, matches the backyard of the property at 146.
Are they gonna dig and stockpile on site for related use? They're gonna dig and remove it out, you know?
Off-site, is that what you're talking about? No, any material that comes out of the foundation will be used in this grading area.
Okay, so they're gonna keep it on site during construction prior
Yeah.
on this part of the property, away from the wetland?
Oh, I would say right down, in this area here. In an open area, there's the existing wood, there's no plans on taking down any of the woods.
Any dewatering proposed with it?
I don't think we'll have to,
Even with the sewer?
based on the grades in the sewer that's there now. I mean, this is the existing grade at the, going through, where the sewer line is now is around elevation 78, and it's down, that sewer is down, at least 10 feet below that grade.
Because you have to dig that sewer line to meet up with that pipe, right? So you're gonna dig down about 10 feet along that?
Yeah, they'll probably put well, yeah, it'll be, 71, it's sloping up here at, .064, so it's probably, 78 at the sewer, and the invert is around, it's probably gonna be around, 71, so 7 feet.
I mean, some people below the wetland, I think you're gonna have to do water at that, by that extra, I think that trench is gonna fill with water.
It depends what time of year they do it, I don't know. When
I
they-
would just wanna make sure where they dewater, where they put the water, right? Because are they gonna do, they probably do the dig after the house is in, so they can't dewater back to where the house is, they're gonna be stuck.
No, well, the sewer line is going up into the house will drain, well, that area will drain itself.
Yeah. Where they're dewatering to is my concern.
Yeah.
How they're doing it, that's all. I mean, if we could put a stipulation in that, you know, if they have to dewater, they gotta contact us to have us walk it down to see what they want.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's probably gonna come up with a chimney right away from the sewer line.
Okay.
Come up with a chimney and go up, because the house is up at elevation 90. Okay. So,
Yeah.
And the driveway, is that gonna be like asphalt or, what type of material?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be asphalt, yeah, I'm gonna say it's asphalt. It
Let's do it.
has to be, suitable for the fire, these estate lots suitable for the fire department to be in. They're like a 12-foot area, and 2 feet on each side can actually be, gravel. As long as,
Sorry. Any other questions?
How deep the roof dry wells going? You know, they don't have any inverts on those, or,
they're gonna be 6 by 6 by 3.
okay.
I think that's,
Filled with stone.
yeah, 6 wide, 6 by 6 by 3 foot deep.
Oh, you got details, okay, excellent.
Joe, anything?
No,
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Does anyone, go ahead. What,
Do I need to stand up?
you don't have to stand, just your name and your address, please.
Geraldine Jordan, 132 Franklin Street, Whitman. And I'm at 132, not 32. The water off the house itself that they want to put into the runoff, into the ground, is it gonna be piped to the drain easement, or is it gonna be gravelled underground and it's just gonna do its own thing?
Could you repeat that? I was going to say something.
When it rains,
Yeah,
the water off the house goes into a gutter into the roof. Then it goes down the drain. When it goes, is it going underground or is it gonna stay on top of the ground?
it's going into this dry well. Here's the gutter on the house, comes down and it goes into a 6x6x3 dry well.
And where is the driveway?
This is a detail of it. There's one at this corner of the house and one at,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's actually not going into the drain easement?
there's this,
No, that's the sewer easement, the drain.
there's a drain easement on the
Right.
property too.
Right, so it's not going into that drain easement at all?
We're just taking the roof area and putting it into a dry well.
Okay,
And the rest of the property is gonna slope in the same direction it does.
Right,
There is
okay.
a drainage easement on the property in this area here,
right,
so it's all sloping in that same direction.
okay. Thank you.
Anybody else?
No, that's all I have, thank you.
Dave O'Neill, 14 George Street. George, as you said, sir, the property essentially is the slope is, the water will be running away from the George Street property. It's like sort of from George Street to the apartment complex. It's on a...
Yeah, the whole watershed comes this direction here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay.
I think if you look in the notice of intent on the DEP wetland change map, you'll see that the full watershed of the site is, this is the whole site before we subdivided. This is the wetland line that was basically flat from the shelf. Everything is flowing into this wetland area down here. This whole area flows into this area.
Is this drainage been just a drainage ditch, or is there actually a pipe in there that's figuring water out? I never noticed when I was out there, but it's kind
Yeah,
of...
this is like 2 house lots down.
Yep.
That goes in. There's 2 catch basins here that come down. This drains.
Does this catch overland flow from this wetland, just kind of get away from this?
Yeah. The town, for some reason, dug a shallow area down there, and it collects it and runs it back out.
Just to the street?
I have another question, please. Are they gonna put any barriers up to the wetland so that if anything happens with the machinery or whatever they're using, that
Yes,
it has a
yes, we put,
buffer before it?
yeah, that's part of our order of conditions. We
Okay.
put barriers in.
The erosion control barrier runs along
And
basically the wood line.
who puts that in?
Yeah.
Who puts that in?
Right,
The
who
contractor.
puts it on top of the ground?
The contractor.
And he will take it off when he's done?
Yeah,
Okay.
once the grass and lawn area grows in, everything's established, then that would be removed. The erosion control barrier goes in before any construction within the 100-foot buffer zone takes place. And it's inspected by the commission
Before anything
before
starts.
they're allowed to
Yeah.
go any further.
Yeah, before anything starts,
Okay,
then they have to install it. We come out, make sure it's in good shape, and then
okay,
we give them
yep,
to go, and then we check on it every
Okay.
once in a while during construction, and then once the vegetation is in, that we actually have grass, not little lumps in dirt. It has to be grass, then they can remove it on our instruction.
Okay, thank you. This is all new, so it's like,
Yeah,
can I ask another question?
sure.
Why was they sent registered return receipt requested and not just a letter in the mail?
Because we get the card, so I know that you got notified.
Oh, okay,
So Carl's gonna give me those cards right now.
okay. No,
Yes,
with the first meeting, there was none.
there
You just
wasn't.
got a regular letter in the
Oh, the
mail.
planning board.
That's a planning board.
It was,
Okay.
well, that was the zoning board, and that's
There's a-
because the zoning board notifies you.
Yes,
But in this particular case, I notified you.
yes,
So to prove that I notified you, I have to show that.
right. Okay.
Yes.
I was just curious.
Yes.
The first hearing, it was,
Yes, because we have to make sure the abutters were notified,
okay,
and that's why it's in, I read them off. I mean, if it's like 50 people,
Yep.
we waive it, but,
okay. Yeah. Well,
but if it's a small amount, I'll read
Yep.
them. But yes, so everybody that he has to go to the assessor's
Okay.
office, get a list of the
Just
abutters,
curious.
and then,
Because like I said, it had the wrong address on it.
Yeah, is that the one that came back one?
It
what was
should-
the address?
132 Franklin Street.
but it's
It said
32 on,
Yeah, well, yeah, but she changed it at the post office.
I changed it, yeah. When I went to the post office to get it, I asked if I could change it to
Oh.
132.
Yeah,
Right.
because she called me up from the girl that
Right,
stamped
okay.
it wrote 132.
I just didn't know
Yeah.
what it was and keep everything straight.
Yep.
Because you never know down the road.
do you have the check for the express? Steve is,
Have you checked with the express? No.
okay, because I had emailed Steve, because I was on a different thing, I was talking to him about, and then I said, we need the check for the express.
Yeah, I told him that last week.
Okay,
I thought he was gonna be here, actually.
okay, well,
I can drop one off. I can drop one of mine off in the morning to your house if you want.
okay, yes,
I'll put it in your back door. These are there was only 2 green cards that came back,
okay,
and one was that young one, Geraldine's there. But I do have the rest of the receipts that were
Okay.
stamped. Thank you.
perfect. Okay, it is 8:06, we will close the hearing, and
Thank you very much.
you're done. Thank you for coming,
Questions?
Yeah,
and then we will,
Yeah, just out of curiosity,
Yep.
what style of house is it going to be?
I have no idea.
No, oh,
It's kind of like a colonial.
yeah.
What you see is what we get.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's not, yeah, we have no idea what,
I think Steve had, I don't know if he had plans at the zoning board meeting, but it's a typical 2-story colonial, more of kind of a little more of a walkout in the back than, and probably similar to those other ones that are going in down on Franklin Street. He's not building those,
Right,
but,
yeah.
Do you know if the garage is on
on the right.
the right? Okay, so that would be,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
The garage is here,
Okay,
house is here.
yep. Because up the street, they want, the garage is one on each side of each house, so,
Uh,
oh, is that for the condos or whatever the 2 is that old house?
No, it's like the ones that Nate Elliott's doing on Franklin Street.
Oh, lot 1 and 2?
Oh, those,
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
Those are
okay,
opposite sides.
yeah,
yeah,
He's similar to those, I think.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
okay,
All right.
I'm good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If you drop that off, I have stuff to do. I can have this done Thursday morning for you.
Yeah, I'll get the check before then.
Okay. Yeah, that
I'll
will.
do it tomorrow morning.
Okay. Because I have something. Well, I was going to talk to him about the other issue, but I'll email him on that one. So, anyway, so now
You had other issues with them?
No. So, it was in Little Comfort, Captain Way. So there was a certificate of compliance supposedly that was done, and it's not in our file. DEP doesn't have it. On our list it says we did it. So they were looking for it. So we are voting on it tonight. So I was just going to tell them, but I'll email them. So, okay. So we need to make a motion on 340-0484, lot 2, Franklin Street behind 146 Franklin Street. I need a motion.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
On another matter, Sandy, our next meeting, which is on 870 Temple,
Yes.
have you written the notice for the paper?
No, not yet. It's on my to-do list. I will have it done because it needs to go in, when's the calendar?
Well, I use your notice when I notify the abutters.
Okay.
Okay, and I have to notify them X amount of days.
Yes, because it needs to be in next week's paper. I will write it up and
This is a holiday in between.
yeah. So we'll probably need to get it to Deb by Friday. So yes, I will put it on my list to do and get it to you. Yes, we will have it. What did we say? September 3rd at 7:45. Is that good for you?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll need to do a site inspection. Would you rather do it this weekend on the 25th?
I can do it this weekend.
Okay.
I can do it next weekend though.
Just Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could do it during the week.
Yeah, it's a good week. Well, that will work.
Whatever. I mean, I'm good if we can do it during the week. It just won't be until like 6. I mean, it depends on 24 of traffic. So,
Yeah.
6:15 would be the earliest I could. So if you guys want to do at that, just pick a day.
That'll work.
Oh, and I don't know if people are living there, but when I drove by
Yeah, don't have.
Saturday, there was
It's that little house, right?
with the
There's a trailer next to
The
the
trailer.
yes,
construction trailer.
yes.
Yeah, I don't think there was a fire there, so I don't think anybody's living in it.
No, well,
Okay.
the garage was open. There were people in the garage, so
Well,
I don't know what they were doing, but
They could have been,
doing anything. Yeah.
Eduardo owns the Columbia Auto Body right down the street, so he may have been, I don't know.
Yeah, there's cars there. I mean, there were like
Yeah.
2 or 3 cars. So, do you guys have
There could have been
any
50 of them there.
day you want to do it?
So I think I'm free every day and night.
Whatever day you want. If you want to do it, during the week, that's fine. I just need to know what day.
Either day, it's easier for me.
Or we can do it on, September 1st, the Sunday. Whatever you want to. Or we can do it the 31st, the Saturday.
Of Labor Day weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what? I just gave you 5 days.
Yeah.
How is Sunday?
Yeah, I can do Sunday in the afternoon if you want to do the first.
Okay. Do you want? Okay.
I'll do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
What time?
12 o'clock or after.
Okay. How about 12?
12.
Oh,
Okay.
Bring lunch.
Yeah, walking.
What's the actual address for it?
870 Temple Street.
Temple. Okay.
If one of these is around during the week and you want to go, call my office and I'll meet you there. Then you can explain it to the rest.
Great.
Would we say September 1st?
September 1st. Yeah, at 12.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I know exactly. I brought it up
No, but here too. He's right, it leads
a
from,
month ago.
oh, so that, to us?
Yeah. I said there's someone, they have a pile of dirt in their driveway and they're on the wetland. But I didn't know what their intent was with it.
Do you have time to, you wanna go down this
Yeah, I'd like,
tomorrow? We go knock on the door of 180, I call her first, right?
yeah.
Yes. So let me double check.
Yeah, saying that's definitely.
I don't have the person's. He didn't give me.
Can you just forward the
Yep.
email?
Is that the house with the circular drive in front they just put in like a
Yeah.
year ago? Yeah. Yeah, I think I went by there. I saw stuff.
They
out
redid
there,
the
too.
siding and then they put new fence.
Sandy, it has there's a Mass DEP well on there.
What? Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Yep, have a good night.
What time is it?
What's your email? 'Cause-
Is that LKF?
Oh, that's what
Gmail.
there we go. Okay. Forward.
Let me check.
Thank you.
Let me check my phone when I get there.
Okay.
No, I can't do tomorrow.
You can't.
Thursday. Thursday I can do it.
I can.
Maybe I didn't look at it as good as I thought I
Like,
had.
are you free during the day?
Yeah.
Thursday.
Like,
Yes. So
or earlier.
Okay, yeah.
David is 180 School Street. It's 190. That's filling.
Okay, yep.
This weekend.
Oh, awesome.
People are flying in crazy.
Joe.
I'm sure.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
continue on. Here we go. So.
Okay.
It's probably-
So this is for lot 10, 29, it's now 29 Beaver Street, 3400385.
You're
So the attorney had emailed me looking for the copy of the certificate of compliance, which I could not find. And I had the order of conditions and the notice of intent, but it was in there.
this mean.
So I went and Saturday and because I did Tuesday. So it was originally the certified October 17th, 2017. So it's already been, but it wasn't recorded. So, and DEP didn't have it. So I talked to Whitney McLeese yesterday. Get to know her quite well now. So what she had said, what it was, because I had documentation and everything. I mean, it was email, I didn't have everything, but, and I'm the only member that was there, and I had, when it was actually certified. So, she said, just draw it up like it would be. On here, I've put the first date and then, and today's date. We just have to sign it and it's fine. We have to vote. So I need a motion to approve the certificate of compliance for 3400385, lot 10, Beaver Street.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor? So while I was talking to her, Whitney, so I asked her about the place on Auburn Street that we went that has a for sale sign. So she said that the notice of the order of condition goes with the property, not the owner. But if they do not record the order of conditions, they can't use those order of conditions. They'd have to refile a notice of intent. So hopefully they know that. So that's not my problem. That's theirs. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that we were okay on that. So yeah. So and if like this one or the next one we're going to do is if the order of conditions has passed, it's so you get 3 years. If it's past that, you'd have to refile and get a new notice of intent. If you need work before that 3 years, you can apply for an extension. But if the work's done, you can get a certificate of compliance even if it's past the 3 years. Which brings us to our next thing. So, when I was at 29 Beaver Street, they also put in a pool, and this was the other thing. So, they would have had, that's why the one thing that they would have had to have the certification of compliance before we would have issued another order of conditions on the property. So, which I explained to Whitney as well. So, I found the folder, but it doesn't have the order of conditions. Of course, it has the request for determination of applicability, but it does have a DEP number.
So they did an RDA, and we said that they had a file.
Yes, but I don't have that piece in the file. I can't find that folder. So this folder was for the RDA, but the order of conditions for then the notice of intent, I could not find that file.
But they have a number.
But it has a number, yes. But I have the number.
Yeah.
So, because I found some papers when I was digging through stuff that it had the number and it had the agenda. What is that? So this was the meeting notice from June 16th, 2020. And 340-0455 Patrick Eddy swimming pool. So they have it. So I will talk to the owners because and see. Well, they would have had to register the order of conditions before they could start work. So again, that's not in the file. So whoever that file is, I'm going to request copies before I give them this. So give me something, I'll give yours. So I need a motion to approve their certificate. So I went as part of this. So they have an in-ground pool. It has wrought iron fencing around it. And there's a decking, well, I would say decking, apron of concrete around it. It's very nice. And it's, there's plants within the fenced area, and there's gravel within the fenced area, and then it's lawn on the other side where their backyard.
Okay.
So,
So they didn't disturb any undisturbed areas, they just put it in the
No.
lawn area.
no, it's, I don't know how many feet, but, yeah, it's quite a, I wouldn't say quite a ways, but
Okay. Let's
Yes.
do it with the butter or something.
yes, and it's
Yeah.
all, the vegetation there, it's been there for a few years.
Okay.
Anyway, so I just need to have a motion to approve 340045529 Beaver Street for the swimming pool.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, so Steve was supposed to be here tonight, and that's why I would have had to check. Then, when I did the lot 10 Beaver Street, because his name is on the order of conditions, the notice of intent, and it's filed, the registry has it under him. I made the certificate of compliance to him, so he will have to record that and then give it to the Eddies.
Okay. Erica, did you pick up the last part, the notes that you got here?
Huh?
You've been taking notes since?
Yeah, since I got here, yeah.
Gotta stop when you get out of the room. So.
Yeah, and if it's being recorded,
It's recorded.
yeah,
Yeah,
then
well, let's hope it
that's no problem.
But I did take the first part, so maybe question from you.
So, let me see if there's anything else. Nope, I think that's it. So our next meeting will be for 870 Temple Street. The hearing's at 7:45. September 3rd.
Okay.
And we will do the site inspection, where did I put it?
September 1st.
September 1st at 12 p.m.
I have that report.
Alrighty.
I've been going through it, didn't once time with it too. Is there another one? Is this the one I got?
No, I have one at home.
Okay. The 870, submittal.
No, you can, that one didn't have a check in it, did it?
No.
Okay, good.
I was looking for bigger figures, but did you mention? Oh, are we off? Are we on? Are you closing?
We're still recording.
We're still going.
Okay. All right.
No, we can talk about it.
Oh.
It's just not the
They
hearing.
did mention the burn pool in passing, but it is not on the construction plans.
Okay,
They didn't flag it either. So, but it is mentioned in the Whitman report as being 150 feet to 200 feet away from the site. It's not on the plan.
but it's not,
It's not it's on a DEP map. But DEP map just puts a dark,
Yeah.
wetland area and says this is where it is. They don't survey it.
Okay.
okay.
My feeling is that it's on their property, which I believe it is. It should be surveyed and flagged.
Yeah, well, we'll find out at the thing and
Yeah.
we'll continue it if we have to.
Right.
I mean, it's not a big deal to continue.
It's not that big, 2 buildings in a wetland area. We're gonna have, 10
Yes, I have
people there.
to, Erica, can you email, Lori, is that her name? Lori O'Brien? She's the secretary or executive assistant
Oh, Lori, yeah.
for the, board or the board of select, and have her contact the facility guy, and I can't remember his name. I think it's Josh, but I'm not for sure. To ask if we could have, 10 more chairs, or actually there's folding chairs here, never mind. We can use those folding chairs, because I'm thinking there's probably going to be a little bit of a crowd. And also the one after that, which we will be doing the middle school, that will, hopefully our little room can take it all.
I think that's supposed to be the
So,
That's on DEP's website.
okay.
But they just,
Anybody got anything else?
so I'm all set.
Okay, it is 8:28 on August 20th. I'm adjourning the meeting.